one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones, you know damn well they can get in on one. Has there ever been a question? That's one thing that's different from Roy. That's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever fuck came. He's my legend. So don't get me fucking. You all made me cut.
They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot.
Don't be sorry, champ. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for. I don't care what it is.
Did you feel disrespect? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
I play stupid games, I mean, like I said, when this man was supposing him up over there in Dubai, I was going to do this try to lie to make sure he got home with me. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champion. Now you're not my top five, but I still respect you as a champion.
What happens when boxing royalty collides in real life? Outside the ring, no gloves, no rules. This isn't a promotional stunt. This is real. Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Money Mayweather just turned the Los Angeles International Airport into a war zone because Roy Jones actually swung on Floyd. And no, this ain't just rumors or clickbait headlines. There's footage, there's witnesses, there's drama. And behind this chaos, years of tension, unspoken beef, and a brutal fight deal that pushed Floyd Mayweather way past his limit. Let's break it all down.
Because I speak my mind. I speak from the heart and I speak my mind. Is that bad? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, I'm happy with.
So here's how it all went down. Floyd had just landed back in LA from Dubai, where he's been training and flexing his usual billionaire energy. Rolex on the wrist, entourage rolling deep, paparazzi on standby. Classic Floyd. But what no one expected? Roy Jones Jr. was also at the same terminal, on purpose. According to close sources, Roy knew Floyd was flying in. This wasn't some accidental meetup. Roy had been furious ever since Floyd tried to dodge that brutal condition he set for their upcoming fight. You know the one, winner takes all, loser gets nothing. That was Roy's only term to make the fight happen. And of course, that hits Floyd where it hurts most, the money. Because let's be honest, every fight Floyd's done post-retirement, it's been a money grab.
If this kid said he'd been training every day for years, every day in boxing, I'm somewhere in Aruba, in the Bahamas, in Dubai. I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions every month, not worried about nothing. And then when I see it's a chance for me to do a heist, a quick heist, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
So back to the airport. Witnesses say the moment Floyd stepped out of his SUV, Roy walked up and confronted him. No yelling, no dramatic buildup, just a few intense words. And then, out of nowhere, Roy swung on Floyd. Now, was it a clean punch? Not exactly. Security jumped in fast, breaking the two apart before it escalated into an all-out brawl. But Roy's fist did connect, and Floyd, he looked stunned. Not just because of the punch, but because Roy actually did it. No games, no cameras rolling, just real-life consequences. And here's the kicker. This airport incident might have just confirmed that the fight is officially on. Why? Because in boxing, chaos sells. Think about it. Mayweather versus McGregor didn't explode because of pure boxing skills. It exploded because of the buildup, the trash talk, the disrespect. Now we've got real fists flying before the fight's even signed. Let's not forget, Roy Jones Jr. is a different breed. We're talking about a man who fought well into his 52nd, taking on young lions just to prove he still had it. He fought in 4 different weight classes, knocked out legends, and carried a chip on his shoulder ever since the boxing world gave Floyd the GOAT crown. To Roy, that title should have been his.
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it
a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time. Nah, Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire to 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got to 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano. Right. So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it? Yeah. You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do that? So what pisses me off is that I've had fights that I tried to promote in Vegas at the time with that same commissioner. He wouldn't let a 13-5 guy fight a 13-0 guy, but you would let a 0-0 fight a 48-0? But that shows you that it's all got to be about the money.
And Floyd? He's used to being untouchable. The flashy cars, the private jets, the 50-0 record. He's built his entire brand around the fact that no one could touch him. But Roy just did. In public. On camera. That's psychological warfare at its finest. Now, let's talk about the condition that started this whole mess. When Roy agreed to fight Floyd, he didn't ask for a payday or split revenue. He said, winner takes all. That's the type of old-school, pride-driven challenge you don't see anymore. No safety nets, no guaranteed purse, just win or go home broke. But that's not the Mayweather way.
It's crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
That's dangerous territory for Floyd, because if you really look at his recent opponents, Logan Paul, Deji, Mikuru Asakura, they weren't real threats. They were big names, but safe picks.
Deji versus Floyd Mayweather will go down in history as one of the most entertaining bouts of combat sports ever.
No offense to Deji, but if you thought you were going to see the battle of the Bronx between Comedy Gamer and the best boxer of all time, then you don't deserve to have that $14.
Did he land one shot?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, really? I think he made him bleed a little bit.
Did you make him bleed?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying.
So we need to talk about this, Logan.
I'm jealous of Deji.
Roy is a real threat. Roy's still slick, still strong, and still pissed. And Floyd knows it. Behind the scenes, Floyd's been training harder than he has in years. Whispers around Mayweather's Las Vegas gym say he's putting in double sessions, sharpening his movement, and, get this, even sparring real pros again. Yeah, the man may be 48, but don't get it twisted. Floyd can still move. His reflexes are still razor sharp, and that defensive style, still frustrating as hell for anyone who steps in front of him. And speaking of legacy, Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle, just broke his silence on Roy's call-out, and you wouldn't want to miss what he had to say.
You talked about Floyd first, and then he just, he basically just fired back in a different way. So, I mean, why would you want to fight somebody just because they said something? He did the exact same thing that you did.
Because he felt like he was questioning his manhood and stuff, showing the, you know, the clips of him getting knocked out.
They ain't
got
shit to do with no fucking manhood.
Obviously, he does to Roy. What are you getting mad at me for? Roy's the one that
you the one talking that bullshit, manhood. They got shit to do with no.
Well, why would he want a street?
Meanwhile, boxing pros everywhere are already choosing sides. Andre Ward, Oscar De La Hoya, even Manny Pacquiao's camp, they've all weighed in. Some say Floyd still has enough slickness to outpoint Roy. Others believe Roy's size, power, and old-school grit could finally hand Floyd the L he's never tasted. Pacquiao gave his 2 cents on Jones vs. Mayweather beef, and he said if both guys were in their prime and fought Roy, Jones Jr. would sweep the floor with Money Mayweather.
The prime Roy Jones?
The prime Roy Jones or Floyd Mayweather?
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Do you think Roy wins by knockout? Do you think Roy?
You agree with me? Roy Jones. Roy Jones in his prime. Man, fast, footwork, strong. You see Roy Jones in his prime?
Absolutely. Do you think he can knock Mayweather out in his prime?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, man. What about an exhibition?
Lock 10, shout out.
What if they had an exhibition together? Who would win?
Exhibition is different. Like, I mean, not like in the prime. Like, but it's good. Good thing that different generation.
It's not surprising to see Pacquiao siding with Jones Jr., because Jones Jr. did the same thing when he said Floyd doesn't deserve any credit for beating Pacquiao, and here's why.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much money he made.
Social media is in flames, with fans picking apart old footage, debating records, and even placing early bets. This isn't just hype. It's become a movement. But here's the darker twist. This whole thing might have been part of Floyd's plan all along. See, Floyd's relevance has been fading. After the Logan Paul fight flopped with fans, and his exhibition started blending into the background, Floyd needed something big, something real. And what better way to light the fire again than step into the lion's den against Roy Jones Jr., a man who doesn't care about the money, the clout, or the legacy politics.
Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself, and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport, because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. Yeah. They should have met. You understand me? Because now, we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it. You understand me? But because we waited too long, the problem what people don't understand is, tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Guess what? We forced.
But is Floyd ready for this? Because Roy isn't here to dance. He's here to destroy. That airport punch wasn't just a cheap shot, it was a message. And Floyd felt it.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always better. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Now the question is, does this fight still go down under the condition Roy set? Because that's the deal breaker. Roy made it clear, if Floyd wants to get in the ring, there's no backup check, no guaranteed millions, no sponsors writing safety nets. You win, you walk away with everything. You lose, you walk away with nothing. And Floyd has never played by those rules. He's the king of controlling the business. He handpicks the venue, the judges, the opponent, even the ring size. Not to mention that one time when he got a referee fired mid-fight. Yep, that's true.
It was an exhibition. It's kind of a bullshit money grab, honestly. So this is, you see the punch? That's the punch right there. It's just a right hook. He's saying back of the head. Like, so Floyd's like, get the fuck out of here. Just get out of here. Fuck you, get out of here. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And if anybody's qualified to say get out of here, it's fucking Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer of all time. He's 100% correct. That referee made a giant, stupid error. He's like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Let's talk strategy for a second. Roy's biggest advantage? Size and raw power. He's naturally bigger than Floyd and has the kind of KO history that forces people to respect his hands, even at 55. And if you think that punch at the airport was soft, think again. The man still hits like a truck.
If you let him move around and do what he want to do, he gonna beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was gonna say mean too.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Right. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. Just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think, Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Ray Leonard got went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hit you just like G-Man. You've been hit. Yeah. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He get you hurt,
they don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance, but just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He said third element.
He does. He got a third element right there. And we know that. We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We ain't never seen a challenge. Mm-hmm. We know Sugar got one.
Mm-hmm. Floyd's only chance? Stay elusive, dance, frustrate, drag it into deep waters, and steal rounds with slick counters. But that's assuming Roy doesn't catch him with one clean shot. And with Floyd's age creeping up, that chin might not be what it used to be.
Yeah, I heard. I heard all about it. I saw Roy Jones call out Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather's subliminal disses. I saw it. And you guys are hitting me up repeatedly. Showbiz, who do you have if Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather were to fight? And, you know, I must say, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever, Tim T has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed me love, his son, his family. Look, TMT has always shown love, bro. They have kept it a bean. I just never really been able to connect with Roy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him a few times. But I'm going with Floyd on this one, man.
But here's the thing that's got everyone talking. After that airport punch, the entire boxing world is now locked in. Promoters are scrambling. Networks are fighting for broadcast rights. And fans? They're calling this the fight that could save boxing. Real beef, real consequences, real stakes. So what now? Floyd hasn't made an official statement yet. But knowing him, oh, he will. And when he does, expect fireworks, expect ego, expect business moves. Because behind all this emotion, one thing is clear. Floyd sees the dollar signs too. He knows this fight, with all its heat and history, could be his last shot at a mega payday that means something.
I changed my name from Pretty Boy Floyd. When I changed it to Money Mayweather, I started making money. You got to speak things to an existence.
Roy Jones Jr. versus Floyd Mayweather isn't just a boxing match. It's a war of eras, a clash of legacies. And after what just happened in LA, there's no turning back. Get ready. Because this time, it's personal.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed you a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. If you got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. We do it wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.